Hey guys, welcome to Total Spectrum Gaming. I'm Rogers, the Urban Legend, and I bring to you Call of Duty Black Ops 3. First and foremost, watch the first part if you haven't already. Annotation will be linked above. That is Drizzintahl's initial reaction to the game, the modes, graphical settings, and some things we weren't even expecting. Now, let us hit on the topics that normally have implications on the overall score or rating of a game. First off, we have aesthetics and audio. The game brings it in spades. It's a beautiful looking overall experience as well as an auditory implementation as you would expect from an FPS. The character models are well detailed, show decent emotion and facial responses, and have great interactive audio cues during gameplay and even a small interaction between two players at the start of a multiplayer game. To be quite honest, on the side of audio, this is the first Call of Duty that I can honestly say the sound of a silenced sniper rifle is even satisfying. The list of options are exactly what gamers expect, and again, hit up Drizzintahl's video to see more on the menus and game modes. Now let's piggyback off some negative comments that we see on Steam reviews. A lot of gamers are having, or at least were having, issues with certain PC configurations. It's 2015. We have decades of evolution on PCs, and there are so many configurations of gear that is an impossibility to see any and all issues prior to release of a game. Those complaining the game looks bad never actually show their specs or what their system's comprised of. Too many PC gamers expect their Windows 98 systems to just run a current gen system, and that those reviews should definitely be ignored. Those who complain that their above average PC can't run at max settings and ridiculous resolution scaling, again, do not understand the power of their own PCs and don't realize how taxing this game would actually be on max settings. That being said, the issues with the i5 processors are something that should have been resolved by Activision prior to release. I also see players having issues with lag on certain levels. Nuketown 3 is notorious for this, and from scoping in with sniper rifles. This can be frustrating, but working with your graphical options can alleviate most of these problems. Now, speaking of Nuketown, this might be the worst of the three. Yeah, there are some negatives to this game that I won't hold back. There are lots of particle effects on this level, as well as being surrounded by glass. I believe glass is actually one of the problems in this game causing some of the lag. It has something to do with the lighting, maybe even the volumetric lighting that is now an option in this game engine. The level doesn't flow nearly as well as older iterations, but it isn't a completely lost cause. At least the ending explosion is nice. Now, this is countered by the fact that most of the levels are very well done and have decent flow compared to older Call of Duties. There isn't inescapable choke points. There's plenty of side routes and even connectors. I honestly feel that the level design this time around was much more akin to CS mapping, Counter-Strike mapping, and I actually quite like that. It's not a complete rip-off. It's not nearly as strategic setting as a Counter-Strike map, but it's very good. It's designed very similar. Now, the maps feel unique, and a few of them can even be put into the best of Call of Duty maps list, which is a first for the series in quite a while. The game types are varied, but seem to have been chopped down a bit from the last couple of CODs. Notably, grouping up for free-for-all in gun game is impossible, which doesn't make much sense to me. Overall, the maps work well and lend themselves to the overall enjoyment you can have with the multiplayer experience. Now, for the final point, is the game fun and will it hold up? Well, it should. But it has one folly that no matter how good the matchmaking and Activision servers are, cause every COD to suffer from. Lack of dedicated servers. PC gamers might come off as entitled in this regard, but hear me out. Look at every Call of Duty from 2003 and on. Any Call of Duty that has dedicated servers still have a solid following. Hell, Modern Warfare 1 still has hundreds of servers and thousands of people playing all day long. Even Black Ops 1 has servers still there to play on. The other ones, such as Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 2, etc., are slow and tedious to wait and hope to even get into a game. If you play at night, well, good luck finding a suitable game at a decent latency. We know that Black Ops 3 will be getting mapping tools and dedicated servers for non-ranked gameplay, but it is far away. I believe July is the closed beta for it, and could be too late to save the community. So far the game is fun, but it may see the shelf faster than it deserves. This is one of the best Call of Duties in almost a decade. I will leave this comment section below for you guys to address any issues or anybody that wants to argue the fact in a reasonable and professional manner. I'm here to listen to what you guys think and maybe counter it or help you see the light, because I honestly believe that this game is already getting bad reviews for no reason. Ultimately, that is my final verdict. But we may find that this Call of Duty falls on the wayside due to the overwhelming stigma that the franchise suffers from. They are damned if they do, damned if they don't, whenever they release a Call of Duty, especially if anything differs from previous installments. Call of Duty isn't Battlefield 4. It isn't over-the-top war going for realism and detailed physics. It isn't Halo either, with futuristic weapons that really make no sense and would never be practical and kind of goofy map designs. Call of Duty has wedged itself in between the two game styles, and I believe this is the best direction they have taken, with nods to both types and still being able to differentiate itself as its own game. Call of Duty did well this time, but I have the overall impression it will be lost. You have the option to help that problem and come back. It is worth your time. The only thing I feel really was detrimental to this game is the fact that it comes out on the brink of possibly the biggest release this year, Fallout 4. In conclusion, time will tell. But don't dismiss this addition to the franchise. I feel you may be in for a surprise. I am Rogers. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow the channel. We're going to be doing more videos, not only for this, we have more Overwatch coming to you guys very soon, and may even have some initial reactions to Fallout 4 on the PC. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.
Prophet killed.
UAV inbound.
They're done.
Be advised, hostile care package overhead. Securing A.
Can confirm.
All locations secured. Maintain current posture.
UAV.
Hellstorm inbound. Friendly care package incoming.
Enemy combatant.
It's not one yet. Keep it tight.